Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited. Although I was so tired. I was like, oh my gosh, but I woke up for church this morning, so we're here. I was like, we're gonna just film because I actually am so excited. If you guys don't know, I only film on Saturday and Sunday, so all my videos I have to film over the weekend. So that's why I went to church this morning. And now we're here. As you guys saw the title, we'll be playing with makeup that gives me all the fall vibes. I'm so excited about it. We also have some new products. This was really inspired by the Rare Beauty tinted lip oil, like duo. What is it called? Everyday Rose lip tinted. Everyday Rose lip duo by Rare Beauty. I was kind of just gonna do like a bolder fall look, but with a bolder lip, and so it'll be fun just to play with some products that give me the fall vibes, share them with you, that whole nine. Obviously it's way more than this that I have, like, that I'll be using during fall, but like these are the ones that I'm like excited to use during fall. So I hope that makes sense. Is my math mathin'? First, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Without further ado, let's just get started.
Somebody come get her.
This freaking piece of hair wants to play me, and I don't want to play today. All right, so first things first, I actually opened it up already because like I said, I was at church this morning and I forgot a lip product, like a lip balm to wear, like, you know, whatever. It's cold, it's rainy, I needed some, my lips were dry, and so I needed something. So I popped it open, but I just want to buy them all. And I'm not kidding you, I'm tempted to buy them all. This is the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm, but it's the new shade in the shade Sweet Mint, and I'm like, I love mint. I love it so much. I love gum. Like, I love it. And it smells so good. So it smells like mint chocolate chip ice cream. I love mint chocolate chip ice cream. And this makes me so happy. Honestly, based on like just like remembering how the other ones feel, I use them a lot, so I'm pretty positive I know what I'm talking about. But you know, it could be like, you know, just my brain. It feels a little bit thinner of a formula than the rest of them. Like, it feels a little bit thinner, but like you still get the juicy, love it kind of vibe. But it feels a little bit thinner. And I'm like, obviously they changed the scent to them, so they have to be changing some sort of part of the formula, even if it's just the scent. And so I feel like, you know, maybe it's what it is, but I don't mind it. I love these glosses so much. Every single one I had, I still cannot find my vanilla shade, and I'm like literally about to buy it. I know I've been saying that, but it's in my cart right now, actually. So I might have to get it just so we can, would you guys want to see like a full lip swatch video of all of these? I feel like that would be fun. Even though this one's clear. It's literally clear. So it's just like a mint flavor of the a vanilla one, which I love. So good. So bomb. So glad they came out with that. Did I need it? Like, no, but am I happy I have it? Of course. Of course. So I actually wore this next combo for the first time on Monday, actually, when you guys are seeing this, but it was yesterday for me, and I loved it so much that I'm like, I literally am gonna wear this all fall, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Fall, I go back and forth. Sometimes I like a soft matte kind of finish, more of like a natural finish, but more, it's like a natural soft matte finish. I don't know how to explain it. No glow, but I don't like to be matte, you know what I mean? So like somewhere in the middle. But like just this beautiful airbrush kind of vibe. Sometimes I go like that. Sometimes I like a little bit of glow where it's just glow from within, a little bit of natural kind of vibes, because obviously it's cold, my skin is dry, and I don't want it to be dry, and so I want it to have a little bit of glow. So today we're gonna do a little bit of glowy one because I just know in my head right now I'm in the mood for it. So I'm like, this fall might be the glowy fall. It's just like a light glow. So first we're gonna go with the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Dewdrops, which these, if you guys, you can wear them on their own, whatever, but if you guys don't know, they're not like, there's no pearls in it or anything. It gives this natural glow. You can just see my skin totally just instantly like plumps up, juicifies. It's like this juicy, it's not even like, it is glow, but it's like this juicy look that like you just want to bite your cheeks, you know? It's like that, like an apple when they get like their polished look. That's what this kind of vibe gives. It's like just cleaned off the skin. We're looking natural and gorgeous, and we do not have dry skin right now. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like. We do not have dry skin, even though we do. And it just always leaves just the prettiest finish. I do think it has a little bit of grip to it. So if you're looking for something that's like not gonna, like that's glowy or like, you know, this kind of vibe, but like has a little grip to it, this is a good one because it does have a little bit of stick. And so it's perfect. I love it so freaking much. But then I just got this in the kit I just unbagged on Monday from the Sephora favorite set, and this is the iconic London's Prep Set Glow Mist. I love this so much. I think the combo is so stunning, so we're gonna use this one, and this is newer to me, but like I cannot wait to wear it all fall. It smells so good. So freaking good. I just want to keep spraying it. You could see like it has those like, it's like looks like particles. They're like so fine though that you cannot see them on the face. You can see it definitely adds some of the glow. It adds a little bit more, I don't want to say Tin Man effect because that sounds bad. It's like a better version of the Tin Man. Like the natural glow. It is not so natural now, but when you put on all the makeup, you'll see the vibe. You'll see the vision. It's so good though. It smells so freaking good. It smells like a hair salon to me, and I'm like, hello, this is not for your hair, right? But it's not. Adds additional hydration and illumination. I think that's the difference. This is like a glow, natural glow. This is illumination, illuminating glow. Does that make sense? You can see it, so hopefully it makes sense. But I love it. Okay, today we're gonna top it off with this foundation. I changed my foundation so much that it's really, there's not a specific one for fall. But this one I wanted to wear because it has this little bit of pearlized glow to it. It's gonna be a horrible shade, but like that's just the theme of all my videos recently, because I'm not gonna buy any foundation for like the couple months that I'm super tan. But I got tan super late in the year this year because I went on vacation again in September, so it's like chaos, but like it's fine. But this is the By Mario Surreal Skin Foundation. I've been so into just like that natural skin look, but that has that covers up a few things, just evens out the skin tone, really, that whole vibe. So like I love this, I love my Tarte, I love all of my foundations, I love the Revlon, L'Oreal. You guys know I love what I love, you know what I mean? I love a lot of loves. English, nothing. Maybe we'll go with this brush. So I'm very excited to try this. Wow, I'm so excited to use this again. I have the shade 14-0, which is, oh my gosh, super light. But we brought some tan bronzers so that we can actually look decent. But this just gives the prettiest, also natural kind of glow, without being overly glowy or dewy. It has like the finest. They're so little you can't even see them. They're like the finest particles that just, for the finish, just add this beautiful like glow from within kind of glow. Obviously the combination of all three of these is going to be a little bit more glowy, but once you get powders on and other products on, it turns into just this like juicy, supple, juicy, polished look, and I love it. I love it so much. I'm trying to think of more synonyms to use from the same words that I use all the time. Like, I gotta change it up, Marissa. Try to explain it a little better. Although no one seems to be confused when I explain stuff, so if you are, I mean, obviously let me know and I'll try to explain a little bit better. But I'm pretty sure you guys get what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. I just love it. I love it. This is one of the few like high-end foundations that I've actually enjoyed recently. Like, you know, for the past year, I feel like most of them I've tried, it just are not my favorite. So I'm like, why am I buying high-end foundations? I don't know, because I'm spending $50 on foundations and not liking them. So this one is good. I do want to try the concealer at some point. I just feel like I don't need it right now, so like I don't want to buy it. But next we're gonna go in. This is the AOA Studio Locked Creamy Concealer. If you have not picked this up, what are you doing? I have the shade MN1. This concealer is so good, and it's only $2. It's less than $2. It's under $2. It has a nice like medium coverage, but it's so freaking creamy and it just blends like a dream. But under the eyes, it looks like an expensive concealer. Your bags are covered, but like the way it looks is so smooth and airbrushed. I'm like, oh my gosh, why are you $2? Like, I feel bad that it's $2 because it's so good. It should be more, but you know, it's fine. I'll take the $2. I don't know you know, if you have not bought it yet, get it. Buy a few different colors, test your perfect shade, and then, you know, you're good to go. Because they're only $2. You could buy so many for the price of like one high-end concealer. I'm like, this is why I have no drive to try the House Labs, the Tower 28, the By Mario. Like, of course I want to try them for you guys, like for YouTube purposes, but for my personal use, this concealer is so good. Like, I have so many good concealers. Why? I don't need it. I don't need any other ones, but this one is so bomb. Like, you could see just how good my under eyes look, and this is, I'm avoiding all dryness this year. Last year I teetered a line sometimes. I'm like, ooh, that looks a little dry sometimes. I had to be very specific, but this year, like, avoid all dryness. We are looking good this year. It's like mostly my nose that was super, super dry, but I really love this concealer because it's like, it's not gonna add any heaviness, look how baby smooth and delicious. I'm obsessed. We are gonna go with some powder. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. I genuinely only use this because I need to get some use out of it. I have the shade Light, and this is a really good powder though, so I'm like, you know, just use it, Marissa. Just use the freaking powder. I have so many other ones too though that I just mix and match. But I do enjoy this powder. I feel like it would be nice too for fall because, again, it's not gonna enhance any dryness, it's not gonna cling to any dry patches. It just really is this smooth kind of powder that just ends up looking so good. It's one of the best from the drugstore, I do have to say. And my drugstore collection, besides foundations, I feel like my drugstore collection is just getting smaller and smaller because prices are getting higher and higher, but quality is, you know, not. And so I'm like, do I need to really like purchase this stuff? But this powder has been out for a while now, and it's so good for, you guys know, it just, again, look at that, how smooth it looks. But you can see like the glow is slowly starting to come, like, pull back a little bit, and that's okay because your natural oils, if you're oily, will peek through. Even me, like, I'm dry, but like naturally, if I get like, you know, a little bit warm, stuff like that, like naturally, I sweat a lot. So I need something to pull back, even though it's cold, and obviously that's not as likely as it is in summer. I feel like I like the soft finish, and then the glow and the stuff will peek through, and it just looks, just the vibe. It's hard to explain, but the vibe is so good. Okay, next we're gonna go on with some cream bronzer. Again, we need to tan the skin back up. This is the LYS No Limits cream bronzer in the shade Harmony. I don't know, there's 8 billion names on this thing. All of their products have 8 billion names. I love this cream bronzer so much. You guys know the whole world loves it because it's so good. It is so creamy. It blends like a dream. And I have the shade Harmony, which is a little bit more tan when I'm a little bit fairer. But for now, it just looks so... For now, it looks so good. You can just see how easy this is. You could probably blend this like with your finger. I don't know. If you're like, you know, in a pinch, I feel like this is one of the best products to have on deck because it's so easy to use. So freaking easy to use. Ugh, so delicious. She's back in, she's tanner. We gotta add some blush and then I think we'll be good to go. It's always my chin that ends up looking like the lightest, and I'm like, come on, let's get it together. Okay, we got some powder bronzer too, Fret Not. This is one of the best cream bronzers ever. Again, if you're someone who's super, super dry, this one ends up giving a nice natural kind of glow as well. It doesn't enhance, again, doesn't cling to any dry patches. Nothing here clings to any dry patches, anything like that. Everything is dry skin girl friendly. And obviously, you know, at this point, when it's the powder's turn, that'll make it break it for like oily skin people, because you're really going to want to use a more mattifying powder if you're someone with oily skin. For my dry skin, I have a powder that I really like that is a little bit like a softer matte that I love so much. But hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's do cream blush. We're going to go with the One Size 3D Blush Trio. These have horrible names. This is the Rich B shade. And it comes with 3 different blushes. If you guys don't know, it comes with a cream, a powder, and then like a shimmer. I basically use the first 2. But we're going to go with the cream first. I do love this formula, but it's really the color that's the star of the show. It's just this delicious, oh my gosh, this like deep, it's almost like terracotta, but it's not. It's a little bit more red. You know what I mean? Like it's like a redder kind of blush that I think just gives the prettiest vibe. Oh my gosh, it's so stunning. It's so stunning. It's screaming fall. It's giving fall. I just love these colors. I continue to bring the blush over my nose no matter what season, because I think it adds to whatever season you're in. In the fall, it's kind of like, ooh, I'm cold. In the summer, it's like, oh my gosh, I got sun. Kiss, you know what I'm saying? It's a vibe. Look how stunning. Look how stunning. I love it so much. Again, right now we're juicing it. We got oils everywhere. So next we're gonna go in. This is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Pressed Face Powder. Now this powder, you know, you can use it to, depending on the brush you use, you can kind of use it to add, you know, some coverage, that kind of stuff. I basically just use this as a setting powder, as a more soft matte setting powder, as a more matte setting powder, I'll just say it, but it sounds like it's horrible. This powder is so nice though, so it doesn't dry out the skin, but you can see it does take away the shine, the excess shine, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't dry out the skin. You could see the difference for sure. You could see the natural light, the natural glow that just kind of stays there. But the powder definitely is holding them at bay. This is the, you see the little apple? You see the big apple? That's a lot. It's a little apple. Again, this combination is just so stunning. I just know it's going to be good. I just know it's going to be good. And so, again, if you're someone with more oily skin and you're copying this routine, you're going to want to go on something with something a little bit stronger than this. Maybe like the Huda Beauty powder. Even though maybe the Lunar Beauty powder, although I wear the Lunar Beauty powder and I don't think it's like super mattifying, but I've heard he made it for oily skin, so I don't know what the disconnect is. Maybe it's just because I usually wear such glowy products, but it works for me. But you're gonna probably want to go in with something a little bit more like mattifying than this. But again, this, you could see the perfection. Perfect. I told you it would come together. You didn't believe me, or did you? I don't know. Next, we're going to go with some bronzer. This is the Jaclyn pressed bronzer in the shade Top Down. I think she released these in like some summer, like a summer ago or something like that. But like, I feel like these are just the best for fall, like winter, because it adds the color you lost. You know what I mean? Especially because the shade I got is a little bit deep. But I just mean like the tone of this color is giving like, you're like vacation that you didn't take. You know what I mean? Vacation that happened a few months ago. You're adding it back to the skin, and so I love wearing this one in fall, and then it smells like fall, like just the coffee. I think it's toffee-ish. It's not necessarily just coffee, but it's so good. It's so pretty. You can see we look nice and tan now. We're ready for the fall weather. We're ready. My dad, he's like, here's the fall you wanted. And I'm like, it's not that I want fall, it's that I like fall though. It's like, I don't want summer to end, but like, I'm okay with summer turning into fall, if any other season. I hate winter, do not want winter ever. And obviously you look forward to spring because it's after winter, but like, I don't necessarily want fall. I just like it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need it, but I like it. I like sweater weather. Okay, now that that's done, we're gonna go back in with One Size Cheek 3D blush trio. Oh my gosh, we're just gonna go with that matte shade though. I need a fluffier brush. I've been liking blush with a fluffier brush. We're gonna kind of go with that one. These are so pigmented, just so you know, the littlest bit goes a long way. I think I did get this on sale. I think this one probably just wasn't selling, but like, I love these colors, so I was like, oh my gosh, all about this. And I think I got it like for $18, and they're originally like $34 or something I've seen. But it's so nice. I do think, like, you know, there are plenty of other options too as well. It just depends on, genuinely, I feel like blush at this point is just the color you like. Whatever brand came out with a color that tickles your fancy, like, you just get it. I feel like they've perfected so many formulas at this point that it's genuinely what brands you just want to support for the most part. I do think Colourpop has amazing blush formulas. Their new cream blush formula I'm obsessed with. Like, they have so many good products, so like, you could try them or whatever if you don't want to get necessarily the one size one. I just know this color specifically, as far as my collection goes right now, this one is like definitely the one giving the most fall vibes. So obsessed with that. Okay, this you guys know I love with all my heart. Speaking of Colourpop, the Dobby Super Shock Shadow. I love her so much. And I love this. I was scared that this was going to dry out pretty fast, and it hasn't. I'm trying to like spread out the wear because I've been going right in the middle. But of course I want to hit pan, but I'm also like, okay, let's spread out the wear a little bit. And this is just the prettiest color. And I love the Super Shock formula because it looks like just so juicy. I love it. I love it so much. This is like the, I don't even know what I was gonna say. It's just so pretty. I have a few different colors. They are still available. I don't know why. Every now and then I'm like, I wonder if it's gonna go like on sale and then out of stock, because I might buy another one. Like, just genuinely might. I literally have like probably 5 highlighters in total. Like, I literally don't have that many, and this is one because I use this one all the time. It's so, you can see it. It's not a lie. You guys know I love Dobby. So freaking cute. Okay. I don't know why. I feel like it's just the fall vibe with this highlighter. And I genuinely don't like, maybe it's just the color, the way it just like sits on the face. It's not like icy or anything like that, but it's like a little bit more champagne, but not as like summer bronzy. I don't know. Okay, while we're here, we're gonna go in with, this is the NYX Metkayina mist, the facial mist. I typically at this point just go in with any like longer lasting setting spray. This one, I don't even know if you can get anymore, but like Hard Candy, we have Urban Decay. Like, there's so many other options that for long lasting setting spray. I'm sure you have one in your stash somewhere. Step, I don't really want it to add any glow or anything. I just want it to hold my makeup exactly where it's at. Brows is nothing particular. It doesn't really matter. This is just new-ish to me. It's the Benefit Fluff Up Brow Wax. I tried it for the first time, again, in my Sephora favorites kit video. And I did not love it, but this time we're trying it. We're going to put it on first, and then we're going to go in with a brow pen, because I think that might be better for it. I just feel like whatever this is, it's like a thicker consistency, but it doesn't like coat the brows evenly. So I feel like I have to go back through 100,000 times. And then it's a little bit like drier. It feels like it's tugging my brows. And then also it leaves like some color. So you gotta make sure, you can't like, never use this on a day that you're like rushing or anything. Like, make sure you have time to do it, because you want to make sure the white is out of your brows, but it does hold them is the thing. Like, it does feel tacky, it does dry down. So like the finish is nice, it's just getting there. That is not my favorite experience in the whole wide world. But then we're just gonna go with the Colourpop Feather Effect Brow. I've not got my brows done obviously in a little bit, so bear with them. But yeah, this is the way to do it. This looks so good. Oh my gosh, I forgot to do this. I wanted to try this. This is the Sol de Janeiro Moisture Plus Hugs Your Body, whatever. It came with a little sample, and so I wanted to try it, even though like I obviously will squeeze out of there. I just want a little bit for like my hands. Ooh, that smells yummy. That smells so good. I just don't need another obsession. I really don't. And Sol de Janeiro, that one like scent that they're like have out, the darker one, I don't know what it's called, blue, it looks so good. And I haven't even smelled it. Okay, this is nice. I like that. Maybe I'll leave it here so in case I need some lotion. Next, I'm going to do something out of order just because I need to see what this lip color looks like before I do my eyes. I will share with you a few palettes just so you guys know in a second, but like first let's go in with the duo just so we know what the vibe is we're going for. This duo only comes in this one shade, which I thought was interesting choice. You know, like, why not just come out with these sets in a bunch of different shades? I feel like that would be a great money maker, because I've wanted to try the lip liners for so long, but like I don't know what to pair it up with. Like, I don't want to just buy a lip liner. So I felt like this was perfect, and I love these tinted lip oils. I literally use my shade Honesty all of the time. It's the only, if I'm ever wearing a lip color that's not trying new makeup video, or like if I'm wearing a new color out, if I'm wearing a color out ever, it's always Honesty by Rare Beauty. I love it so much. It's so beautiful, and it's like my perfect color. But they only have this one shade. This is the lip liners in the shade Admired. You can see it's a little bit of a berry kind of tone. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that is so stunning. Wow, I feel like this color is a little bit more like Your Lips But Better kind of color than I anticipated. If you could see that, it looks a little bit brighter, a little bit deeper, but it ends up being like the really pretty more natural color, I should say. And this lip liner formula is actually so nice. That is so freaking pretty. I love these pencils. They just feel and look so luxe. Okay, let's go in with the tinted lip oil. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. It's not super, super bold. And it has the, like, a berry-ish undertone. If that makes sense. It's like so hard to see. Because in the camera, at least from what I'm seeing, it looks a little bit warmer. In real life, it's a little bit, the slightest bit, like berry-ish. So just keep that in mind. But this is so gorgeous. I'm obsessed. If you guys have never tried the Rare Beauty tinted lip oil formula, they go on obviously glossy, that kind of stuff. And in a second, if you want to take off the gloss, you can, and it'll be a stain, which I love, because then it lasts a little bit as you eat and stuff. And I love the way it looks. So freaking pretty. Real quick, I'm going to talk about a few eyeshadow palettes. First, of course, one of the best fall vibes eyeshadow palettes is the Ally Dawson Ofra collab in the shade Falling For You. What the heck is going on with Ofra? I don't know, but this palette is stunning. It is so gorgeous. It's the perfect for fall. It gives you all the vibes. It has those tones that match this lippy. It gives you all the fun vibes. I did use that though in combination with the Harry Potter palette from Colourpop on Monday. So I didn't like show the look, but I mean, I didn't like, go through the details, but like we did show the look, so it was fine. But this palette is my favorite fall palette of all time. It's my favorite palette of all time, I think. It has just every tone you need. I love these delicious browns and like this deep, oh my gosh, the vibe. The greens, I love, love, love. Oh my gosh, it's so stunning. And then the oranges are so beautiful. The only one thing I don't really use is the blues, and you can see how small it is anyway, so it's like, it's fine to ignore. The rest of it is just so delicious, so fun if you like your warm tones, your yellows, your greens, your grungies, your cools. There's everything. It is so stunning, and I love this palette. It's such great quality, and I will die for this palette. I would not, but it would hurt my heart very badly to see it go anywhere. And then I think the palette we're going to use today is the Natasha Denona Yucca palette. I got this when it first released, and then I have not used it since, but I feel like it's a perfect fall vibe kind of palette. Has your greens, has your pouders, has your oranges, you know, some yellows. It just, I feel like it was perfect. So let's see what we're going for with this lippy. I feel like we have to kind of touch the shade here. Alright, let's just start off. We're gonna use the shades, where did they go? I don't know how to pronounce any of these. Tipu? This one right here. I think we're gonna mix a little bit of Valley and then Acacia. I don't know. We're gonna mix those three shades. I'll show you again. This one, and this one. Those three. We don't need to mix three shades, but we're gonna, because this palette is expensive. That is so pretty. You get a little bit of green, a little bit of brown. It's creating a poopy shade that is delicious to look at. That is perfect, literally perfect. Let's just put on the lower lash line while we're here. We're going to take this Falling For You eyeshadow palette. We're going to take the shade Sweater Weather. My bad. I didn't know. And we're going to... put it all over the lid. We're just going to try. I did an all matte look again on Monday, and it was just so much fun that I'm like, I want to wear it again. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll still with that color on the lower lash line, but I think I want to add a little bit of a shimmer. So I think we're going to go back in the Yucca palette and go with this like silvery kind of shade here. It's the shade Elysian. Just like really lightly and just tap. I don't want it to be too much, but just a little bit in the center to add a little bit of something. Is this giving fall? I don't know, but it's cute. It's a vibe for sure. Obviously, you don't have to have all these palettes to create a fun look. I just really wanted to play with that burgundy shade because I think it matches the lip a little bit nicer. And the lip, I'm gonna be honest, the lip pulled the color I was not expecting. I was expecting it to be a little bit more brown, but you can see it's a little bit more like, a little bit more purpley. Purpley, like, well, rose. Let's get real, Marissa. It looks rose. It's called rose. Should have just known. But it's completely fine. I still love the lip color, but I'm just not obsessed with the combo, I don't think. But, you know, it's fine. We'll get past it. Last but not least, we're going to go with the Huda Beauty One Coat Wow Mascara. I know you guys have been waiting forever for me to try this. I finally got it. And I'm actually really excited about it. I got it as a little sample. So we're going to go ahead and try it. I'm going to curl these lashes, honey. One Coat Wow. So I just pulled it out, and we're going to do one eye. Wow. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna dip it back in and do the other eye quick. Wow, that's insane. It's one coat. And like, obviously I don't have to do one coat if I don't want to, but like that, the idea is that you only need one coat and it looks so good. I'm adding a second coat to this eye because these are my bad lashes, but like I don't need to is the amazing thing. I literally don't need to. What? That's insane. Wow, my lashes really just pulled the whole look together. I'm excited. All right, guys. What do we think? What do we think? I think it's giving fall. I think it's giving fall vibes. I probably should wear a different shirt now that I'm looking at it, but it's fine. I'm going to be honest. The lip color is not what it looks like online. And I know I said, like, it looks rose. So, you know, it's my interpretation that's wrong. But I feel like on the models, it looks a little bit browner. And so I was like, oh, it's gonna look like a little bit, you know, like it'll be perfect for, I guess it looks similar. Okay, look at those. That girl looks a little bit, I feel like mine looks lighter. Hers looks a little bit deeper. That one looks obviously darker, like a completely different color. Maybe I look like that girl a little bit. Maybe it was just my interpretation. I was like, oh, it's gonna be like brown, whatever. It's my fault. It's my fault. But if you're someone who's like, you know, thinking it's gonna be this fall kind of brown, don't. Just don't. So I mean, maybe these are like these are like colors that are not really selling well. So she was like, let's pair them up and ship them. Maybe. I don't know. Not my favorite color. So I'm glad I kind of did a full video and not just focus on the lip product, because I was just gonna focus on the lip product. But I'm glad that I didn't. But I'm obsessed. I think this look is so cute. And I cannot wait to, you know, do more fall looks. I'm so excited. And again, the vibe. Do we love it? What do we think? Comment your opinion. Let me know. I want to know. I do. So the devotional for today says, showing mercy. Jesus, like the Good Samaritan in your parable, may I too show mercy. Some may never enter the doors of a church, but what a difference an act of grace could make. Put before me opportunities to show unmerited favor. That is, after all, what you have shown to me. You died for my sins. I could never have earned salvation. It is a free gift, an act of grace. Make me merciful. Amen. 2 other men saw the man who had fallen among thieves. Will you pass by as they did when you see someone in need, or will you show mercy like the Good Samaritan? Then the scripture is, which now of these 3 thinkest thou was neighbor unto him that fell among the thieves? And he said, he that showed mercy on him. Then Jesus said unto him, go and do thou likewise. That's, again, Luke 10, 36, 37, if you want to look it up in a different version. I'm like, why did they choose that version? I'm not so sure, but you guys understand the thing. I love the explanation. It always, you know, makes it like super clear. Show mercy to those who need it, because God showed mercy to us, and I need to remember that. It's like a simple, this is always the one thing that always gets me is driving. I hate drivers. I hate people who drive. I get so frustrated. I'm like, do you not know how to drive? Like, I'm getting worked up right now. And that to me, I'm like, Marissa, that is the easiest way to show mercy, to show, you know, someone kindness. Just let them go. Just let them go. Give them a small wave. I try to give people, like, I tried to be happy instead of I'm like banging my head on the steering wheel. I'm like, I hate it here. That's the easiest way. For me, that's the biggest one that I want to work on, and I know it seems so small and so insignificant, but like when people let me through, I'm like, oh, thank you. You know, you feel a certain type of way when people wave or give you a smile. You're like, hey, okay, instead of the scowl or the anger expression. You're like, you appreciate it, and even if you don't think you think it's nothing, it's gonna be something to someone. And so those are the little things where we can show mercy and show some grace to others. That was just one thing that I was thinking the whole time. I'm like, gotta work on it. That's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. The most exciting product right now is just this Summer Fridays. I'm so excited, and my eyeshadow palettes. I'm excited to do more eye looks because I've been in a bolder era right now, so I'm very excited about it. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Nair. Wow, my bad. Bye, guys.